cinemaplusnews.com.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். I'm Kajal Aggarwal. You're watching cinemaplusnews.com. Keep watching. I usually prefer classic over contemporary, and if I have to choose say something in my wardrobe, or if I'm shopping, or if I have to pick up something, I'd instinctively go for the classic pieces than the very in vogue pieces. No, I don't like current flavors of the season. Like, I need my basic classic stuff.
Okay. So, I mean, what do you carry when you travel? So, what is the, I mean, is there a difference between when you carry for the shoot or for a leisure time travel? So, how do you differentiate your wardrobe with that?
Of course, there's a massive difference. Yeah, if I'm shooting, I'm very conservative. But if I'm holidaying, then I mean, it depends on where I'm going. If I'm going to a cold country, I'd be carrying all my woolens and my jackets and things like that. If I'm going to a beach, then I mean, come on, I'm on a beach. So I'll be obviously in my shorts and my gungees and my tank tops.
Okay, so I mean, so far in this acting career, what are the things you have to? I mean, one thing you have to change in your personality. What will be that?
Nothing really. I mean, you need to, in fact, be yourself. I'd like to tell everyone who's starting out or who is a part of this industry, just be yourself and be strong about your convictions and just have a lot of self-confidence and self-belief, because that's what's going to take you places. Also, maybe one virtue you do need to develop is patience.
Okay. So, like, according to you, who's a stylish person in the industry?
In our South industry?
I mean, both.
Let me think. I like Deepika Padukone style
Okay.
from Hindi. I think she's very effortless, she's very chic and very confident.
Okay.
And over here, let me think. I like Nayanthara's classic appeal.
Okay, good. Okay, what is your motivational factor in the industry, like which keeps on make you to move on in the long run?
Love for my job and just being able to forget everything in front of the camera. I mean, when I'm in front of the camera, nothing else matters, and I think that's what it should be. A lot of passion and love for your craft.
Okay, what's the balance between your professional life and personal life?
90:10.
Okay.
90 professional, 10 personal.
So, I mean,
You can never have a balance. If you want to be successful in something, you have to go all for it. So there's no, when people say work-life balance, I don't quite get it, because your work has to be your life. That's just the way it is.
Okay, so are you, a travel freak or adventurous thing?
Yes, I love adventure, of course, absolutely. I love experimenting, I love doing different things. Adventure sports, junkie completely. Like trying out something new every year.
Okay.
And I love traveling, of course.
Okay, just one little statement about style. Just a statement.
And your association with Gap.
Yeah.
One statement about style, own it.
Okay.
Make it yours and kill it in your own way. The fact that it's so comfortable, relatable, modern, casual, chic, yet it's got a very classic vibe to it. And I think the best thing about Gap is that it the target audience or the age can vary from, say, a kid, from Gap, a kid, all the way up to a 45, 50-year-old modern woman. So age is not an issue with this brand, and it's just a very relatable, comfortable feel.
And how brand conscious are you as a person? I mean, since you're a star, are you more probably inclined towards a brand, or would you also pick something from the streets if you like something?
I like doing a combination of both. Basically, anything that attracts my fancy. And if I like something from a particular brand, I'm very happy to pick it up and match it, mix and match, or combine it with something I've picked up from the street. So, not so brand conscious, but at the same time, I have my favorites.
But is it possible to strike a balance between?
Absolutely, of course. Being an actor has nothing to do with the fact that it has got nothing to do with your choice. I mean, if you like something, you'll pick it up and wear it.
Right. And how often do you change your wardrobe? I mean, how often do you shop? You take a break and go shopping?
No, I don't have so much time.
Okay.
But I do shop whenever I am traveling. And now I don't think that should be an issue because Gap is right here in my neighborhood. So I don't have to specially travel to shop.
Okay. And how do you define a brand, Kajal? The reason I ask you is you yourself have set a brand. So how do you define a brand? Is it the popularity, or is it because it reaches so many people, or what is that?
Yes, of course. I think a brand is an association that people have. And like, for example, if we think of a particular brand, like for example Gap, we think of style, we think of fashion, we think of youth, we think of fun, spontaneity, spunk, we think of all these things immediately. So a brand always has associations with a particular feel, which is a very intangible feel. And I forgot your question in the process of answering this.
How do you define a brand?
So yeah, so I think it's more about the vibe and the feel of a brand. And I'm very happy to be associated with brands which suit my personality.
Is there also an emotional connect with a brand? Do you feel so? You said you grew up admiring the brand.
Of course,
Gap.
there's an emotional connect. Yeah.
Right.
Of course. So if you have seen something from your childhood, if you've been exposed to a particular brand right from your childhood, you would feel for it when you grew up as well.
Right.
It's like a lot of food connections. That's why my association with Gap. I mean, I've been associated with it ever since I was a little kid, like baby Gap, to now. So obviously.
Okay. Talking about your films, almost a decade in the industry. When you look back, is there one particular area where you would like to work upon probably better yourself? Is there any area?
I think there's no dearth for self-improvisation, and I don't think there's one area, but in every sphere of this industry, I'd like to constantly reinvent myself, and this is a very conscious process. This is a very chosen process ever since. I mean, this year, all my films are extremely different. My releases. So I started with Sardar Gabbar Singh, then Brahmotsavam. I have Kable Vendam. All my characters are very different. Then I have Do Lafzon Ki Kahani, where I'm a visually impaired girl. So I consciously try to make sure every character of mine is different, and I try to, expand my boundaries.
Right. Sardar Gabbar Singh didn't yield the kind of result people had anticipated it. How do you accept it?
I think it's okay. I mean, you can't really. You worked hard for something, and you can't really predict or you can't do anything about how the film is going to do in the future. You've done your bit, and that's about it. Now it's for the audience to react to it, and everyone has their own personal choice. Some people like it, some people don't. It's fair. It's okay. I don't take my failures to heart or success to head. So
You're finally on Twitter.
yes,
How do you find the social media world? The reason I ask
a
you
bit
is
overwhelming. I'm not used to it so far.
Okay.
I don't tweet as much,
Right.
and I don't go and check Twitter as much as I should probably. I find it a little overwhelming, and I'm getting used to it. I mean, I'm not so.
Are you also aware of the side where people troll a lot, especially stars?
I am learning. I don't know so much about all this, Hari.
Okay.
Technologically challenged slightly.
Right. Okay. So what's next? I know Kajal Aggarwal and
Yeah.
Kamal. And any other new projects? Is it true that you're also working with Balakrishna in this next?
No, I'm not. That's not true.
Okay.
I'm working with Vikram in his next, with Thiru, directed by Thiru.
When does it go on?
Soon, July.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
You should do. Thanks. Arya.
Thank you. Ellarkum Vanakkam. Yen Kajal Pesre. My top 5 songs from my Tamil films would be number 1, Irge Pole from Nanmanille. I like this song because it's got a very melodious feel. It's shot beautifully. There are lovely montages, and the song just has a very feel-good vibe. Number 2 would be Google from Tupaki. I love this song. It's a very fast number. It's a total dance number, and again, I love the way it's picturized. Number 3, Nani Koni from Matran. I love this song. It's a beautiful song. It's shot so beautifully. It's captured very well by KV Anand sir, and it's shot all around Norway. Beautiful music, and I think the concept is great. Number 4 would be Kandangi Kandangi from Jilla. I think it's a great song. It's the lyrics are beautiful. The music is amazing. We shot for this song all over Japan, and it's a beautifully made song. Number 5 would be Yaar in the Moyal Kutti from Payampuli. Again, it sounds great. The music is amazing, and it's a very easygoing song. It's about this boy falling in love with the girl, love at first sight, and the montages are lovely. Thank you.